Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome back to economy sessions. In the previous session, we have seen what is monetary policy. In this session, we will discuss objectives of monetary policy. Actually, as a central bank, the Reserve Bank is supposed to take care of huge burden related to economy of India. We will see how it handles so many things. For example, in this case, we are discussing about objectives of monetary policy. So, the very first objective is to control inflation. Second objective is to take care of multiple indicators. The third objective is foreign exchange reserves, how to preserve foreign exchange reserves. So these are the three objectives of monetary policy. So to control inflation, it is supposed to control both the banking system and both the banking system and the people, because money will be there in the hands of the people and at the same time it will be there in the banking system only. So this particular topic is related to banking system and people. For example, in controlling inflation, it has to go for qualitative credit control and quantitative credit control. So in qualitative credit control or quantitative credit control, it is supposed to control the banking system through financial tools like repo rate, reverse repo rate, SLR and cash reserve ratio, etc, 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 that we will see in this particular topic in separate video. To control inflation through qualitative credit control and quantitative credit control, in that we will be having open market operations also. So how the government sells its bonds, gilt edged bonds, etc, etc, etc are part of this one. So this is a huge concept, controlling inflation. First of all, we are supposed to learn what is inflation, types of inflation, impact of inflation on the economy, measures like consumer price index, wholesale price index, and GDP deflator, and retail inflation, etc., etc., etc. Everything is part of this part. So, one of the objectives of monetary policy is related to inflation. Keep it aside. Now, the second thing is related to foreign exchange. Sorry, the second thing is related to take care of multiple indicators. Multiple indicators means here we are supposed to discuss about concepts like RBI has to take care of poverty, unemployment, and industrial growth. For example, you can see IIP, ICI, etc., etc. are part of this one. So, in second one, it has to take care of multiple indicators like taking care of poverty alleviation measures, how the poverty is increasing or decreasing, and unemployment, how the employment is increasing or decreasing, what are the reasons behind what we have to do, and industrial growth, what we have to do. All these things are actually part of monetary policy only. And after the second one, we have foreign exchange reserves. For example, whatever the foreign exchange reserves are there with the RBI, if we are going for more imports, whatever the foreign exchange reserves will be there, they will shrink, they will be reduced. if we are going for more exports when compared to imports, the exports are dominating imports, then forex reserves will be in a good shape. So whether they are increasing or decreasing, it is the responsibility of the Reserve Bank to take care of or to preserve this foreign exchange reserve belt. Whatever the belt is there that is related to foreign exchange reserves, it has to preserve that foreign exchange reserves belt. So there is a misconception about monetary policy is that monetary policy means controlling inflation only, that is through qualitative credit control and quantitative credit control, and there we will discuss 4 financial tools and it will be over. So that is actually a misconception. Monetary policy means not only related to controlling inflation, monetary policy also deals with multiple indicators like poverty, unemployment, industry segment, and third thing, foreign exchange reserves. This is a very big thing because foreign exchange reserves into India, there are many channels. Foreign direct investments, you have depository receipts, you have, and participatory notes, you have, and currency swapping, you have through NRE accounts and NRE accounts. So many things will be there in foreign exchange reserves. As our topic is related to objectives of monetary policy, keep in mind that objectives 1, 2, 3 only. So objective of this session is you are supposed to learn about these 3 things only. No need to go for in detail about what is inflation, types of inflation, disinflation, deflation, hyperinflation. At present, no need. Keep things as they are, as it is. So the objective of this session is you are supposed to learn objectives only 1, 2, 3. That's all. One is okay, controlling inflation is the objective of monetary policy. Taking care of multiple indicators is the objective of monetary policy. And in multiple indicators, we have things like poverty, unemployment, and industry. And in third thing, we have foreign exchange reserves. So these are the things we are supposed to learn about in this session. So restrict yourself to these things only. Don't think too much. Okay, why I am not doing repo rate here, reverse repo rate here. They will come in afterward sessions, one after one in a planned manner. I will discuss everything, but keep in mind that monetary policy objectives A plus B plus C are 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 is to control inflation, 2 is to multiple indicators, taking care of multiple indicators, and 3 is to take care of foreign exchange reserves. That's all. In next sessions, we will discuss in detail slowly. So I have reached the objective of this session, so I am concluding this thing. Now in my next session, we will go with types of monetary policy. That is also a very short session. So I am concluding this. Thank you.